Lesson 1. How to prepare to negotiate your salary. Questions that would be answered. Why should I prepare for a salary negotiation? What do I need to research before my salary negotiation? How do I define my goals and backup plan? Connect with me via WhatsApp, +234 703 247 4726, to get more interesting videos. Please, to support our ministry, remember to like the video, and also find it in your heart to subscribe to our YouTube channel and then gently tap the bell to turn on the notification, so as not to miss out on the next videos. Whether you're discussing pay for a new job or asking for a raise at your current one, salary negotiations can be tough conversations. Luckily, coming prepared to these conversations can help you reach an agreement that works for both you and your employer. Before we get into how to prepare, let's see if you already know some of the things you can do ahead of your negotiation. Okay. Let's start with some good news. Companies generally expect you to negotiate your salary. When you start a new job, it's typical for hiring managers to offer a smaller number up front, leaving room for you to ask for more money. Remember, they're offering you a job because they want you to work with them. Meanwhile, when it comes to asking for a raise at a job you already have, your employer wants to keep you happy so that you're able to do your best work. In other words, your employer probably wants to reach an agreement as much as you do, and coming prepared will only help you reach that agreement. Coming prepared to your salary negotiation will 1. Convey respect. Being prepared shows that you value the time of the person you're negotiating with. 2. Boost your confidence. If you know what you want and have practiced what you'll say, you'll be more sure of yourself. 3. Keep you informed. Doing research ahead of time will give you the information you need to support your case. First, research common salaries for the role you're in. You can ask colleagues and conduct research online. Sites like Glassdoor, Salary.com, Indeed, and Payscale let you see what other people in your role are paid on average, based on salary data provided by HR managers and anonymous posts from employees. Use your job title, location, experience, and any special skills you have to narrow your search. Just make sure the people whose salaries you're looking at are comparable to your situation. For example, if you have 2 years of experience and you're comparing yourself to someone who's been working in your field for 12 years, you're probably bringing different skills to an employer, so the pay would be different. Once you've done your research, you'll have a better idea of what salary range you can ask for in your negotiation. Then you can focus on what you'll share to support your case. When negotiating, it's important to highlight how the other person will benefit from an agreement. Show them this offer as a win-win. Instead of just focusing on what makes you unique and deserving of a higher salary, think about how the company benefits from your work. Maybe you've helped increase sales, acquire new clients, or simply lighten your colleagues' workloads. Be prepared to support your points with data. For example, you could share that you increased revenues by 25% from the previous year, or that you acquired 3 new clients per month last year, and if given proper compensation you can continue to do this work and more. Tip: when it comes to setting a goal for your negotiation, it can be helpful to break your goal down into 3 categories: your best possible outcome, your bottom line, and your backup plan. First, what's the best possible outcome of this negotiation? Decide on your ideal salary based on the research you've done. Remember, this number should be attainable based on the salaries you found online or learned from colleagues. Next, what's your bottom line? In other words, what's the lowest amount you'll accept for this job? This should be a number you'll be happy with, not one that will make you feel resentful or force you to look for another job in 6 months. Keep your bottom line to yourself, but have it in the back of your mind as you negotiate. Finally, what's your backup plan? If you don't get what you want, what will you ask for, or do instead? For example, if the hiring manager says they're acting within a strict budget for this role, as long as they've offered a number you can live with, what's something else you might consider asking for? If you don't get what you want, you might consider asking for a contingency. In other words, if I achieve this goal, I'll get this reward. Perhaps you can agree that after you acquire a certain number of clients, reach a sales goal, or meet another benchmark that makes sense, you and your manager can meet again to re-evaluate your compensation. On the other hand, if you can't come to an agreement you're happy with, understand that you may need to walk away from the offer. Remember, it's okay to say no and find something that works better for you and your career. Do this now. Earlier we talked about the importance of defining a best possible outcome, bottom line, and backup plan. So let's figure out yours.